Introduction to God, from belief to understanding. In ancient times, people believed that natural events like rain were direct acts of divine intervention. Today, science explains rainfall as part of the water cycle: evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Yet, this understanding brings us to a deeper question: who designed and implemented this intricate system? Can it be improved? Can we alter it without breaking it? The principle that nothing comes from nothing still holds true. Something cannot create itself, because it would have to exist before its own existence. So, who or what existed before the universe began? Before the Big Bang? We identify the original source as God, the one who initiated creation, who sustains it, and who will remain after it ends. Ibda, creation from nothing. The Quran introduces Ibda as God's power to create from nothing, creation without any pre existing material. This is expressed in the phrase kun fayakun, be and it is. The word Ibda is used in reference to the creation of the heavens and the earth. Before the Big Bang, there was no light, no time, no space, nothing. Telescopes cannot see beyond this point because light itself didn't exist. God created light, which put time into motion and fueled the beginning of the universe. Light not only illuminates the universe, it initiates energy, drives expansion, and governs time. All of this reflects the divine act of be and it becomes. Nur, light or sustainer. God is described in the Quran as Nurus Samawat wal Ard, light of the heavens and the earth. This light is more than physical. It is a divine sustaining energy. It powers galaxies, sustains stars, and enables life on earth. This divine energy maintains the gravitational pulse, allows stars to form, and ensures the survival of all living things. It reaches earth to nourish plants, animals, and humans. Angels, created from Nur, bring revelations, also described as Nur, further connecting divine energy to knowledge and guidance. God interacts with creation through this sustaining light and remains in complete control from galaxies down to atoms. Takhliq, creation from matter. While Ibda refers to creation from nothing, Takhliq refers to creation from something. For example, the creation of Adam from clay. The Quran mentions Adam being shaped from wet clay and then brought to life. This aligns with an evolutionary process at the cellular level. Life began with single cells, dividing and later developed into complex organisms. The selection and designation of Adam as God's representative on earth may have occurred after the human species reached full development. So, Takhliq refers to the ongoing process of creation from existing materials through evolution, biology, and reproduction. Tadbir, divine programming. Tadbir refers to God's purposeful planning and governance of the universe. God assigned specific properties to every element, determining how they combine, interact, and sustain life. He programmed the genome, the complete set of DNA instructions that guides every living being's growth and behavior. Scientific knowledge is our way of uncovering this divine programming. Observation, experimentation, and reasoning, tadabbur, allow us to benefit from the natural laws God established. Our inventions and discoveries are based on this knowledge. However, God is not bound by these laws. His nature is beyond scientific measurement, explanation, or evaluation. He can suspend, mend, or end his laws at any time, as we know through miracles given to many prophets. Qadar, divine knowledge and predestination. God knows the past, present, and future all at once. This knowledge is the foundation of Qadar, the divine predestination of all things. Each person is born with certain physical abilities or disabilities that can often be traced to genetics or also life experiences. These become tests of how we use or respond to our circumstances. The same applies to wealth, power, and talent. God has preordained the possibilities and paths of our lives, but how we respond to them determines our outcome. In this way, Qadar connects divine knowledge with human accountability. Life, death, and beyond science has enabled us to see, hear, and interact with the universe in extraordinary ways. Yet, life and death remain beyond full scientific explanation. We know that all things must decay and die with the passing of time. But why we exist and what happens after remains within the realm of faith. God created life with a purpose and death with a transition. He sustains the universe and everything within it according to his wisdom, even the parts we cannot see or comprehend. The human being, body, soul, and consciousness. Humans are unique in creation. We are capable of altering our environment intentionally and permanently, for better or worse. Every human consists of three parts: the body, made of earthly materials, nourished by the earth, and returned to it at death. The soul, a spiritual force infused by God at birth that animates life. It is colorless, genderless, and eternal. It longs to return to its source. The conscious mind, a product of upbringing, education, and environment. It determines how we think, feel, and act. When these three parts are in balance, a person is more likely to live justly, persevere through hardship, and remain humble in success. Such individuals build fair and caring societies, ones that can survive, reform, and thrive. Conclusion: a universe of meaning. Science tells us how the universe works, but not why. Faith seeks the deeper meaning: why we're here, where we came from, and what happens next. By reflecting on creation, exploring the natural laws, and nurturing the soul, we begin to recognize the one who designed it all. That source, eternal, sustaining, purposeful, and beyond all limitations, is what we accept as God.